This is my trade recap for the second week of May. And as red weeks tend to happen, red weeks with good risk management are called growth. I took only 3 trades last week, 1 very small win and 2 clean losses. That made it a very red week. But instead of pushing or revenge trading, I stepped back, slowed down and worked on improving my edge. You will see my best setup of the week, a delta flip reversal, what I missed and how we are building structure around our VOMA indicator. VOMA is our volume order flow market analyzer, which we are currently testing inside the Discord. If you're new here, I trade live every day inside my Discord, and for now it's partially free. You'll also get my VOMA levels and order flow recaps every day delivered into your inbox via the free newsletter. All links are below. So let's start the breakdown. Trade number 1 was Tuesday's delta flip reversal. This started actually very well. We opened very bullish, but delta was fading, so I just waited patiently. To stay more risk averse, I only took 1 contract because reversals are a little more risky than, let's say, trend continuation. We've got a nice change of character, then a pullback into my sell zone. Perfect alignment. I moved my stop behind structure, but price wicked me out. A small win, but the process was good. So Wednesday was time for trade number 2 and 3, 2 times VOMA signals. Remember, we are currently only testing the VOMA indicator. And this was a trade that made me step back a little to review our strategy. So we had a clean liquidity sweep, followed by a textbook VOMA reversal signal. Logic matched my plan, so I executed the setup, but got stopped out really fast. Then a second signal fired. It was still aligned, and by my rules I always take my setup, because once you're in a trade, the outcome is out of your hands. This one held above my entry for a long while, but I didn't adjust my stop, no clear spot to actually tuck it in. And eventually price dumped and I got another clean stop out. Not emotionally painful, just a mechanical stop. So I took the rest of the week off. Not because I was shaken, but because I wanted to sharpen my framework. Not because I was shaken, but because I wanted to sharpen the framework and the framework. Not because I was shaken, but because I wanted to sharpen my framework and the strategy around VOMA. This game rewards those who refine under pressure, not those who react with emotions. So over the weekend I mapped out new logic for structuring VOMA entries by the time of the day and my bias, better stop placement and execution filters when volatility is low. And if you want a spoiler alert, next week is green. But that's only possible because we respected risk, tracked emotions and learned from our mistakes. So, if you want to trade live with me inside our Focus Discord, which is now partially free, receive daily VOMA levels plus order flow breakdowns, get an insight in my playbook that explains how I use these levels, target zones and delta logic. All the links are in the description. No hype, no signals, just structure and real-time execution. So please drop me a comment. What was the lesson you are carrying into next week? And of course, if you got value out of this, even in a red week, like and subscribe. And I will see you inside the next recap. Trade with structure, protect your edge, stay dangerous.